Hi, welcome to PatrickAskCoaching.com. Today we're going to talk about post-workout stretching. A method that I like to use for post-workout stretching is called active isolated stretching. Essentially, the premise behind this method is that when you stretch a muscle out, as it lengthens, your brain naturally sends a signal to contract that muscle in order to prevent overstretching and tearing of the muscle. This stretch reflex is usually produced 3 to 4 seconds after a stretch is begin or lengthening of a muscle. So what we like to do is stretch out a muscle, hold that at first tension in the muscle for 1 to 2 seconds, and then relax. So what we're going to do today is take you through a series of different stretching methods that you can use in order to maximize that muscle length and help you recover for your next workout. Materials that you'll need for today: I like to have a band. Again, we'll use this nice strong band to hold up your legs. Use it with your arms, upper body stretches, arm stretches. And then also too, I like to use a rolled up towel. This is a yoga block, rest your head on, just to give some extra support to your neck. Alright, let's get started. First stretch we're going to do, we're going to work the hamstrings first and foremost. So you're going to lie on your back, straight down, one knee's bent. You're going to hook this band right around the arch of the foot. And again, just a slight bend in the knee. And you're going to pull that leg up just till you feel first tension in the muscle. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds, then relax and repeat. And what you'll find is that each time you do the stretch, you should be able to get a further range of motion. You never want to stretch to pain, always to first tension. You can switch up the angle of your foot, so I'm turning it in towards my body right now. And again, that will get more towards the outside of the hamstring. And then turning the foot away from my body, again, get more of the inside of the hamstring. Next stretch we're going to do is for an IT band. So you're going to sit toes pointed outward, you're going to cross one foot over the other knee, and what you're going to do is you're going to push that knee down towards the ground, and with that knee that's being pushed towards the ground, you're going to push it back away from you. So what we're trying to do is pull this knee back up to the start while the other leg pushes it towards the floor. And all you're doing is just slightly resisting that till you feel a nice stretch in through the hip and the IT band. Of course, that IT band tends to get a little bit tight in runners because it helps to stabilize the knee. Next one we're going to do is an abductor stretch. So into the classic butterfly stretch, standing up nice and tall. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to try to pull the knees in here using your adductors. That pulls your legs together. And what you're going to do is you're going to resist that pull by pushing the elbows out. Okay, just to first tension, pull up, just to relax, and then push back down. And what you'll find is each time that you push back down, you should be able to get a further range of motion. Next one we're going to do is hip flexor stretch. Again, sitting up nice and tall. Key with this stretch is to drive this foot here into the ground. Okay, that's going to contract this quad a little bit. And as we come forward, pushing the hips in, and then just coming forward again till you feel first tension in that hip flexor, and relax back up. Again, stretching out through the hips, so important for runners, cyclists, even swimmers, to make sure your hips are nice and flexible. So one knee's bent, the other ankle crosses over the knee, and you're just going to grab behind that leg and again pull in towards you just till you feel first tension in through that hip, and then relax it out. Just breathe normally through these stretches. Again, I'm just holding at first tension, 1 to 2 seconds. You'll find each time should get further range of motion. Again, obviously you want to do both legs for each stretch. For this one, I like to do what's called the downward dog stretch. Again, you is just come back so your heels come down, touch the ground. And then to relax, we're going to point the toes up and back. Similar to the hamstring stretch we did in the beginning. Here you're going to point the toe and then bring it back. As you relax the foot or dorsiflex the foot, by pulling the band towards you, that's going to stretch out the calf. So we're going to come up into that push-up position. Hands are directly underneath the shoulders, belly button's tucked into the spine. You're going to bend at the elbows, come down, stretching out the chest, then come up into a back extension. Again, back up. And up. Grab the band, one hand comes up, and then you're just going to crawl that band towards, try to bring your hands together, sitting up nice and tall. Again, holding for 1 to 2 seconds and relax. Each time, just bringing those hands closer together. Next one we're going to do is stretch out the lats, or the larger muscles in the back. For this one arm straight down beside you, the other hand's going to come across onto the forearm. And what you're going to do is try to reach that arm to the ceiling, and as you do that, you're going to be resisting with that hand. So just resisting enough, and then as you pull the arm down, you're actually going to be trying to keep that hand up at the ceiling as the arm pulls it down. You're gonna feel this through the lats. You can alternate the motion that your arm goes through. Good, and then obviously you'll do the other arm as well. It's what I like to call the camel stretch. Really nice stretch to help stretch out the spine. First you're gonna curl your tailbone in as your head comes down towards the mat. Then oppose that motion by letting the butt come out, spine drops down. Good. And then you're just flowing from one end point to another. And last one you finish with, nice relaxing stretch. Each time I exhale, a little bit further into the stretch by reaching out further with those hands.